ignore these. I mean, you can see them if you want, but I had to film this in my car because I've had no time. I've been busy, I've been doing a play, but I've been really want to make new videos, and the Oscars are coming out, and this is the perfect time. So I'm just gonna quickly like talk about what I want to win and what I think will win. At first, I'll say what I think will, then should. The Oscars are tomorrow. I'm so excited, and I have no idea what the fuck is going to happen tomorrow. I'm just glad that Conan O'Brien's a host. I love Conan O'Brien, hashtag Team Coco, and yeah, I'm just glad Kimmel isn't there anymore. Anyway, let's get down to it. Let's start off with the text, and then we'll work our way up. How's that? Because, and I'm also not going to talk about the short films just because, no offense to short films, I just haven't really watched any, so it's like, why would I talk about it? It wouldn't really be fair, I'd just be guessing at that point. Was visual effects. Visual effects, the categories are Alien Romulus, Better Man, Dune Part 2, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, and Wicked. This is a really good year for visual effects, I will say. Like, Alien Romulus, they have good visual effects, but there's a lot more practical effects. A lot of it is practical. It's a big practical set. I mean, I know there's a lot of good space shit and it's visually gorgeous, but there is a lot more practical effects for me to like truly go there. Wicked does have good visual effects. Like, the color grading is not visual effects. I see people being like, oh, it's an ugly film. Like, no. The animals are amazing. Like Alien Romulus, huge practical sets, like so much that's like, besides the animals, I wouldn't think to consider it for the Oscar. Besides the animal work is fucking amazing, but a lot of the world is practical. Dune Part 2, obviously, why the fuck do I have to talk about it? Fucking Dune Part 2. Better Man, I have a soft spot for Better Man. I think Better Man should be in contention for fucking directing, best picture, original screenplay, song. I feel like it should be nominated for all those, but like, whatever. I have to go with Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Truly, like, that's almost an animated movie if you think about it, because all of it is the monkeys besides two human characters. Other than that, all of them are monkeys, all of them are different kinds. Like, you truly don't even think about it when you're watching it. Like, those apes are real. That's a real fucking ape that I'm looking at. So yeah, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, I think, should and will win the Oscar. Film editing, we have Anora, The Brutalist, Conclave, Emilia Perez, and Wicked. I'm gonna go with The Brutalist. It's a 3.5 hour epic. If you consider all the mixed media and just, it's 3.5 hours. The editing is truly spectacular, and just how every other movie, it would be like, oh, this is so fucking boring, but it builds this tension and it gives this like cinematic experience. It's like almost a thriller sometimes by how much my heart is pounding, and when it mixes the sound, and then, oh my, and then they're looking at the letters. Like, I'm not gonna waste any time. I think it should and will win. Film editing. I'm going to be saying Emilia Perez a lot, which I don't want. I'm just going to say it. Emilia Perez fucking sucks. I hate all the stereotypes that it puts out in the world. Very harmful stereotypes that it puts out in the world. How it feels like it could tackle a very complicated issue with a simple, oh, we're all humans and we could just strive for greatness and be better. Like, it thinks it can tackle a very complicated issue with awful songs and choreography, and it's also just a very half-baked movie. It truly is just a bad movie, in my opinion. Not even taking back all the controversies in real life and in the film itself. It's just a bad movie in terms of it has too much on its plate. There isn't a lot of time for it to say all of it, even though it's almost a 3-hour movie. The songs are completely out of place. The characters are all over like, it truly is just a wacky ass movie. And it doesn't hurt that the stereotypes and everything in it is completely harmful and offensive. I just want to say that because I am truly fucking sick of Emilia Perez. So production design. I just had to get that take off. I haven't talked to you guys in forever. I had to get that take off. I just had to. All right, production design. The Brutalist, Conclave, Dune Part 2, no, Nosferatu, Wicked. I would say The Brutalist because it is such, I mean, it's about a film about a fucking architect. Like, how could it not? But on second glance, I mean, Dune Part 2, we're literally spending the time in a fucking desert. Like, half of it's in a fucking desert, so not really. Conclave is good production design, but again, is nothing like wow, considering how it's Dune Part 2, Nosferatu, Wicked, Brutal. Like, it's good production design, but again, like, it's very much more muted compared to the other nominees. All right, I think I gotta go Wicked. I gotta go Wicked for should and will win because they made that shit. They made all that shit. And that's just something that I just truly can't boggle my mind around. Like, I even read that they made the fields. Like, remember the opening sequence where like all those like tulip like fields were like the red, green, blue, pink, like all those tulips? They made hundreds of acres just for like a 5-second shot. Like, oh my god, they made like cities. Like, it should and will win production design, though Nosferatu would be my close second because we love goth. We love goth and it's just truly amazing. But Wicked. Cinematography, The Brutalist, Dune Part 2, Emilia Perez, yeah, Maria, and Nosferatu. I have not seen Maria, though Pablo Larraín makes very well-crafted films, so I have no doubt that it does deserve it. Dune Part 2. What the fuck are we doing here? It's Dune Part 2 all the way. I just think it will happen. I wouldn't be surprised if The Brutalist happens. I wouldn't be surprised, but Dune Part 2 for should and will. Costume design, Complete Unknown, Conclave, Gladiator 2, Nosferatu, Wicked. It's fucking Wicked. Wicked will win. For should, this will be the first time I pick a different one. For should, I might go Nosferatu. I think the costumes are fucking amazing in that movie. And I just think the costumes are fucking amazing in that movie. And I just think it should win over Wicked, in my opinion. Because, like, yes, we have Elphaba and Glinda in the school's costumes. But other than that, not much. Like, I love Nosferatu's like costume design because it is a period piece, but it's not just like all like huge dresses and like tux and like suits. Like, it's different kinds, and they're really realistic to that era, which I really have to appreciate. And they're just like, it's a little bit more elevated and stylistic, so I have to go with it. Makeup and hairstyling. A Different Man, Emilia Perez, Nosferatu, The Substance, Wicked. The Substance. Should and will. A Different Man would be my close second. That's really fucking good. Like, the first half of the movie, you're truly thinking, is that really Sebastian Stan? Like, you're just like fully transfixed and immersed in it. And the movie simply does not work if you don't believe that if you have to say, oh, this is Sebastian Stan in a prosthetic thing, the movie does not work. But the prosthetic is so good that you're just like, oh my god, this is just amazing. But it's The Substance. Obviously, it's The Substance. Need I say more? If you don't know why it is The Substance, click off right now. Sound. A Complete Unknown, Dune Part 2, Emilia Perez, Wicked, The Wild Robot. Why the fuck is Emilia Perez here? Like, what the fuck kind of sound does it have? Is it why? I have to go Dune Part 2. Yeah, I have to go Dune Part 2 for should and will. We have to realize that this is essentially the blockbuster. Dune Part 2 is the blockbuster. So I just have to go with it. I just have to go for it for should and will. I'm surprised by how much my should and wills are like matching this year. Original song, oh god. El Mal, Emilia Perez, The Journey, The 688, Like a Bird, Scene, Mi Camino, Emilia Perez, Never Too Late, Elton John, Never Too Late. I have heard the Emilia Perez songs, and I've heard Scene Scene. I have not heard the other two, so sorry. I might go Elton John just because I fucking love Elton John, but it won't happen. Like a Bird. Oh god, they're gonna give it to Emilia Perez. They're fucking gonna give it to Emilia Perez. So I think I'm gonna go Will Elmal, but I want Scene Scene to get something. And it's a sneaky good nomination for Like a Bird. It's sneaky good nomination. So I'm gonna go Scene Scene for Should, but will be Emilia Perez. Original score: The Brutalist, Conclave, Emilia Perez, Wicked, The Wild Robot. Even though what should be here is not here, I'm gonna go with The Brutalist. Wait. Wait a second. Shit. Yeah. I might go Conclave. The Conclave music like goes like dummy hard. Even though it plays every 5 seconds in that movie, the music goes dummy hard. And I just think Conclave can't go home empty-handed. I think it might get something. Even though this music in The Brutalist, I can just see a snub. I can just see a snubbing for Conclave. Truly. Because Conclave is entertaining popcorn flick a lot more than The Brutalist. And we've seen Oscar voters go like, yeah, I haven't seen all The Brutalist yet. So maybe not. Maybe truly not. And I'm pretty sure the Conclave composer is a lot more established. So for Will, I'll say Conclave. But I gotta go with The Brutalist. I gotta go for The Brutalist for Should. Will, Conclave, Should, The Brutalist. International feature film: I'm Still Here, A Girl with a Needle, Emilia Perez, The Seed of the Sacred Fig, Flow. I'm gonna go, this one's tough. I don't know when Oscar voting ended, because we could talk about, I'm not gonna talk about the controversy of Emilia Perez. Like, you already know my thoughts of it, so you already know my stance on everything. And Carp. I don't know when Oscar voting ended. If Oscar voting ended before the controversy, there's no fucking chance Emilia Perez will take international film. I don't think. I'm gonna go I'm Still Here, but The Seed is the Sacred Fig, I think should win. Like, if you don't know the history of The Seed of the Sacred Fig, the director, I think, had to flee the country because he made this film. Like, he sacrificed his fucking life to make The Seed of the Sacred Fig. Like, we talk about how movies are fucking pretentious and like Hollywood is just bullshit. This man sacrificed his life to try and document the truth of what's happening in this country. And that should make him win the fucking Oscar. He should get awarded for that kind of bravery that he has, for fleeing the country, for risking his fucking life. He should win. But I don't think Emilia Perez, I think that is going to go 0 out of 13. And I'm Still Here, I think, is the next one because it is from Best Picture. So I'm Still Here will, The Seed of the Sacred Fig should. Documentary feature, I haven't seen any of them, so I'm not going to go over that. Animated feature, The Wild Robot for Will. I know people are saying Inside Out too, but The Wild Robot, like, isn't here in fucking how many categories other than animated feature? Like, I just think it will happen. Like, Inside Out 2, yes, like, that's going to be the second Will, but that's like the Black Horse. But The Wild Robot, I think, will win, should win. Memoir of a Snail. I liked Inside Out 2, but it wasn't my favorite Pixar movie ever. So yeah. Adapted screenplay: Conclave, A Complete Unknown, Emilia Perez, Nickel Boys, Scene Scene. This one's a little bit more tough. I don't think Emilia Perez is going to get it. Truly, like, even without the controversies, it's just not a good script. I feel like it got in because it was a huge Oscar contender. It's just one of those. A Complete Unknown, not gonna happen. We're doing Process of Elimination here. Nickel Boys, I would love for it to happen, not gonna happen. I might go Conclave. Conclave has a great script. It's tight, it gets to the point, it's fun. It's weird saying it's fun, but it is fun. It's a great thriller. It's a great entertaining thriller, and it's just a very good solid film. And I don't think I can say that about the rest of these. Like Scene and Nickel Boys are fucking amazing films, but what Conclave could have been is a boring ass movie that pissed everyone off. But what it was a fun fucking movie that somehow everyone thinks is cool, even though it's about the fucking Catholic Church. Like, how that movie isn't boring as hell, I don't understand. And Nickel Boys and Scene are one of my favorite movies of the year, but I'm not gonna lie, that slice of life stuff does just simply not get in. So Conclave, I think, will win, but Scene, I'm gonna give the screenplay to, because I fucking love that movie and it should win everything. Original screenplay: Honora, The Brutalist, A Real Pain, September 5, The Substance. This one's more tough. Original screenplay, I'm gonna go Honora for Will. I fucking love Honora with all my heart. I do. I love Honora with all my fucking heart. But I gotta go The Substance for Should. It's just such an original movie. It's such an original concept. And how it got executed, a lot of it is due to the directing, which we'll get to. But it should not have worked as well as it was going to. It could have gone through so many predictable tropes of, oh, what if this one person finds out of what I'm doing? Or, oh, what if I tried to stop it? What if I tried to stop it and we're both free? Or like, it could have gone through so many fucking tropes, but it stayed true to a central theme. It was fun. It was gory. It did not put its foot off the fucking gas. And I had to give that for Should. Honora will. The Substance should. Actor in a supporting role: Yura Bosilov, Honora; Kieran Culkin, A Real Pain; Edward Norton, Complete Unknown; Guy Pearce, The Brutalist; Jeremy Strong, The Apprentice. Kieran Culkin, will and should. My favorite performance of the year, probably. Like, at least my top 3. I love Kieran Culkin so much. I fucking love Roman. I just love Kieran Culkin, and I was scared when I was watching the trailers before it just came out of, oh, he's just going to do Roman, but it's so much more. It's an amazing role, and he plays it to absolute perfection. The thin line that he walks of being like too overly comedic and a wild card to like staying in dramatic territory, like, it's just fucking amazing. It's such an amazing character that Jesse Eisenberg wrote, that Kieran Culkin just played to absolute perfection. You know this character, you know every facet of this character, truly every fucking facet. You just know, and you're with him. So I have to go Kieran. Actress in the supporting role: Monica Barbaro, A Complete Unknown; or Ariana Grande, Wicked; Felicity Jones, The Brutalist; Isabella Rossellini, Conclave; Zoe Saldana, Emilia Perez. Zoe will. Out of everything of Emilia Perez, I understand why Zoe will win. She's good in the film. She's well liked. I like Zoe Saldana. I think she's the only okay to good thing in Emilia Perez. I will give her the will. But Ariana Grande, I have to give her the Oscar. I gotta give it to her. Giova made a very good point of, with all the hate Emilia Perez has gotten, Ariana Grande has been kind of amorous. I mean, Isabella, like everyone else in the category, Monica Berra was a surprise that no one saw coming. Felicity Jones, that performance, even though I loved it, has been very mixed. And Isabella Rossellini, people were like, oh, is she really in the movie? She only has like one scene. And Ariana Grande is the true second person to win. And Giova was like, hey, this could happen. This could happen. And I truly see it. But she's been just so fucked, and like, I gotta win. I'm playing to win here. So, will Zoe Saldana and should Ariana Grande, because Ariana Grande is fucking incredible in that movie, and just how she was in fucking Nickelodeon, and her first role is this. She carries the movie with Cynthia. Her and Cynthia literally carry this fucking movie on their backs, so they deserve it so fucking much. All right. Actor in a leading role: Adrian Brody, The Brutalist; Timothée Chalamet, A Complete Unknown; Coleman Domingo, Scene; Ralph Fiennes, Conclave; Sebastian Stan, The Apprentice. I am so sorry, Imogene, but I can't pick Sebastian Stan. I love him. I truly do love the performance. It's truly a fucking amazing performance, but I gotta go for Coleman Domingo. Adrian Brody is a close second. It's a close fucking second, but oh god, how do I say it? Coleman Domingo really does carry the movie in a lot of ways. Even though it's with Clarence, like, I just keep thinking of the theater scene that Coleman Domingo has, and I'm just like, he should have an Oscar. And Adrian Brody, I fucking love him in this movie. I love him so much. This is the first film I think I've ever truly seen him in as a lead. So I fucking love this movie, but for should, I have to go with Coleman. And will, I have to go with Adrian Brody. Actually, no, scratch that. I'm going with Timothée Chalamet for Will, because I just think he has a narrative of, this is new Hollywood James Dean. He's in like modern day DiCaprio. He's the modern day Brad Pitt. He has that going for him, and everyone fucking loves him in Hollywood. And he's just that right now. He's just it. Like, he's riding off of Doom 2. He's riding off of Wonka to this. He just has so much goodwill. He's great in the movie. I think he will win. I can truly see that. And for should, I have to go Coleman Domingo. Actress in a leading role: Cynthia Erivo, Wicked. The main lead in Emilia Perez, from Emilia Perez. Mikey Madison, Honora. Demi Moore, The Substance. Fernanda Torres, I'm Still Here. I'm so sorry, Belize, but I have not seen I'm Still Here yet. I will fucking tonight, but I have not seen it yet. Demi Moore will win this. She'll win this. She's won everything. She has the narrative, and she's good in the film, but I'm split between Cynthia and Mikey Madison. Cynthia and Ariana truly carry Wicked. Without them, the movie simply does not work. It does not work. It will carry no emotional weight without them. But Mikey Madison, I think, should win. She has the fucking star power. Like, a star was born in Nora, and that star was fucking Mikey Madison. Without her, the movie does not work either. And it's just amazing to see her, like, from fucking Better Things to Once Upon a Time in Hollywood to Scream to this. Like, you truly, like, seeing her grow over the years as an actress. And to seeing Nora in that final scene in the car. And she's also fucking hilarious. She has so much charisma and charm and just this emotional, oh my god, like, she should win. Mikey Madison should win, but will win. I have to go Demi Moore. Dark horse is Fernanda Torres, though. Like, from everything I've heard, she should win also. But should Mikey Will Demi. Directing, Sean Baker, Honora, Brady Cobalt, The Brutalist, James Mangold, Incomplete Unknown, French Dude, Emilia Perez, Corday Fragant, The Substance. Will, I think, will go to Brady. Say what you want about the AI. That movie is fucking phenomenal. It is fucking phenomenal. I have not seen a film like The Brutalist in so fucking long. It is truly a singular vision. If Denis Villeneuve was here, I would have picked him for my should. But I might go Corley again. If The Substance is truly my favorite film of the year, and again, The Substance is a singular vision, and without Corley in the director's helm, that does not work. She pushes the film to places where it needs to go. It pushes the film deeper. It makes you more uncomfortable. It pushes the bounds of body horror itself. It's such a singular vision, and without her, it does not work. I have to give it to The Substance for should, but will be Brady Cobalt, even though I will not be happy with that. Even though I will be happy with that. I will. And of course, Sean Baker and Nora. People think I'm hating The Substance. I fucking love The Substance. People think I hate Honora. I love Honora so much. Like, I fucking love Honora. Alright. Honora will win screenplay. Best Picture, Honora, The Brutalist, Incomplete Unknown, Conclave, Dune Part 2, Emilia Perez, I'm Still Here, Nickel Boys, The Substance, Wicked. Honora. Honora will win. It has PGA, DGA, and as DGA, PGA, WGA. Like, it's just a statistical fact. Everyone loves this movie. And if they don't love this movie, they respect the shit out of Sean Baker. They love Sean Baker. And they respect the fucking shit out of him. And this is arguably his biggest movie since the Florida Project. I think he will win. And I think he should win. Now, if the Nickel Boys wins, if The Substance, even though they have no chance of it, I wouldn't be mad. If The Brutalist wins, I wouldn't be mad. But Honora should and will win. And if it doesn't, I will storm the Dolby.